I moved to Ireland to find my place, not just in a new country, but in myself. This is the story of why we left the north of England, what life looks like now, and the honest journey of building a more grounded life, one day at a time. In 2021, we packed up our life in the north of England and moved to Ireland. We wanted more space, more nature, and more calm. A life that felt like ours again. But moving doesn't magically solve everything. I'm still working in the corporate world, still figuring things out, and I'm still learning how to slow down. This channel is about that journey, the real one, the one of finding my place. Before we moved, life in England was busy all the time. I liked the city in so many different ways, but the pace, the pressure, the noise and the tall buildings, it all slowly started to feel like too much. I remember often thinking, is this really the life we're supposed to want until we retire? Or is there a different version of a life out there, one with more quiet, more nature and more time to breathe? I had never even been to Ireland until I met Martin, who is Irish, by the way. We visited together for the first time back in 2015, and something in me just knew. The landscape, the quiet roads, the space, the way life felt softer. It was like my whole body just exhaled. From that moment, moving to Ireland wasn't a maybe. It became part of our long-term plan, something we would do one day, maybe many years down the line. And then the pandemic hit. Overnight, everything changed. How we worked, how we lived, what we valued. Suddenly, the idea of waiting for another 5-10 years just didn't feel right to us anymore. So we took the huge plunge and we brought the future forward. And 2021, we moved to Ireland. These days, life looks different, and in the best possible way. I spend more time outdoors, I'm growing my own fruit and veg, and I'm discovering new places across Ireland. I'm learning what calm could actually feel like. And running, well, that's become a huge part of my life, not just in fitness, but for my mind. It's where I can reset, and it's where I've learned to breathe. It's where I find myself again. But here's the honest part of this story. I'm still in the full-time corporate world, and I'm having to travel back to the office in England every month for a week or so. I haven't escaped anything yet. I'm still figuring out how to build the more intentional life that I really want while balancing the life I currently have. And that's why I started this channel. Not as someone who has finished the journey, but as someone who is right in the middle of it. Here you'll find what it's like to live in Ireland, exploring the outdoors and discovering new places, and from growing fruit and veg to running for a calm clarity, and also about cosy everyday moments, and to the truth about trying to build a life that feels like home. No perfection, just the journey of finding my place, piece by piece. If you're also trying to build a calmer life, or you're just curious about living in Ireland, running, or starting again in your 40s, I'd love for you to join me on this journey. I'm Helen, hi, and this is Finding My Place, and I'm really glad you're here. Thank you so much for spending time with us today. Choosing to leave the city life behind and build something more intentional here in Ireland has been one of the most meaningful decisions Martin and I have ever made. What we're learning every day is what it means to live a life that truly feels like ours. Please like, comment and subscribe to follow along with this journey. Until next time, take things at your own pace, appreciate the small moments and keep finding your own place.